Hello kids, let's start with the science subject, chapter 13, changes, physical and chemical. Let's recall. What are the causes of the changes occurring in our surroundings like fungi, spoiling of milk? Answer. Many changes occur in our surroundings. Some of them are caused naturally, for example, ripening of a fruit, and some of them are man-made, for example, pollution of air. Can you see that? Yes. What is meant by man-made changes? Which are these changes? Answer. Changes that are a result of human activity are called man-made changes. Changes such as burning fossil fuels, water pollution, and deforestation are man-made changes. A fruit falling from a tree, rusting of iron, raining have occurred of their own accord or naturally. We have previously studied some examples of changes. Changes like the ripening of a fruit, spoiling of milk occur naturally. These are called natural changes. Can you think of other examples of such natural changes? What changes have you seen taking place in the materials in your surrounding? Let us learn about changes in greater detail in this lesson. Now, we see many man-made materials in our day-to-day life. For what purpose are they produced? All the man-made materials are produced to make man's life more comfortable and convenient. Many changes such as sharpening a pencil, baking bread, cooking food are useful to us, and these are therefore called useful changes. The changes that are not useful or change that do us harmful changes. You made a link from the glass piece. How will you change the shape of the link to give it its original shape? By heating, the shape of link can be changed to its original shape. How will you restore the original candle after melting one? By pouring melted wax into mold, the original candle can be obtained. Melting some wax and obtaining the original solid wax again is something that we can do repeatedly. The change that can occur in a forward and reverse direction again and again are called reversible changes. A ripe mango, however, cannot be transformed back into a raw mango. Wood cannot be obtained from the ash formed on burning the wood. What is meant by irreversible change? And give some examples. An irreversible change is a change that is impossible to reverse. Such changes are permanent changes, for example, curdling of milk, burning of essence stick, rusting of iron, etc. What comes after daytime? Nighttime comes after daytime. What is the next stage after sunrise? After sunrise is the sunset. What comes after a high tide in the sea? Tide in the sea is followed by low tide. A bird sitting on a tree flies away. Here it is not sure whether the birds are going to return back on the same tree after a specific period. Flooding and a meteor striking across the sky. Both these changes may or may not occur again. On considering the above examples, we find that some changes occur again and again after a definite interval of time. Such changes are called periodic changes. On the other hand, it cannot be said for sure when certain changes will reoccur after one occurrence. Even if they recur, the time interval is not fixed. Such changes are called non-periodic changes. Which of the changes shown in the picture alongside are temporary? Separation of iron pieces from the mixture with the help of magnet and conversion of ice into water are temporary changes. Which of the changes are permanent? ripening of mango, blooming of rose from bud are permanent changes. In which of the changes did the original matter undergo change? Let us find out. Here's the answer. In case of ripening of mango, blooming of rose from bud, the original matter undergoes a change. In which did the original matter remain unchanged? In case of separation of iron pieces from a mixture and conversion of ice into water, the original matter remained unchanged. In which of the changes was a new substance with a new property formed? In case of ripening of mango, blooming of rose from bud, a new substance with a new property is formed. In some of the above examples of changes, the properties of the original substances, that is, their composition, remains unchanged. No new substance is formed. Such a change is called a physical change. Into another substance having new and different properties is called a chemical change. Corrosion. When an iron article rusts, a reddish-brown layer forms on it. A greenish layer is seen to form on a copper article. This process is called corrosion of metals. Things become weak due to corrosion. Corrosion is caused by oxygen, moisture, vapors of chemicals in the air.